Nossa senhora. Ela deve ter uma força tanta, hein? E aí, galera do YouTube, tudo bom com vocês? Bem-vindo ao meu vídeo de Genshin Impact. E hoje a gente tá aqui... Licença. Hoje a gente tá aqui pra fazer essa missão aqui. Torneio da Glória em Flor. Vamos ver do que se trata e pegar o meu primeiro Ororon. Mas né? Não vou enrolar muito, que eu tenho certeza que esse vídeo vai ser longo, como sempre. Vamos conhecer até o IFA também, né? Mas né? Vamos lá. Ver como é que vai ser essa missão. Que lindo, cara. Usar Mavu e Varessa é muito bom. Tem dublagem, não tem? Tem, ok. Tem um bichinho ali. Tem uma criatura. Ele tá morto. IFA! Chill, bro.
Right? What a little champ. Barely made a noise, despite all the pain he must be in. Did he fight in the war?
That's right. We'd never normally send such a young Tepetlosaur into battle, but we couldn't stop him. Developed a real knack for sneaking past us and running off to the front line to fight the Abyss.
Damn.
He's a smart one, that's for sure. Might not be the strongest, but he ran rings around those abyssal monsters. We even awarded him a warrior's medal after the war ended. But then he took a turn for the worse a few days ago. He's been having fainting spells ever since.
Poor little guy.
Veterano de batalha.
Worn veteran, yet still so young.
Katina, my cutie.
Katina, what's going on here?
Tu tem voz?
Traveler.
Yes!
A long time no see.
My cutie.
So basically, there's this young Tepetlosaur in our tribe called Milray. We're not sure what's wrong with him, but he's been getting weaker and weaker by the day. Eva's taking a look at him. Nyan, who he grew up with, is here too. We're all really worried about him.
Será que ele não tá infectado com o vazio?
Lost in the mountains. It was Milray who helped bring her back.
To think that he made it through the war, but now that peace has finally come.
Steady there, bro. We'll find a way.
Cacucu.
Ah, you're that cuckoo thesaurus from the vet clinic.
Tagarelasaurus.
What are you on about? So this Aoife you just mentioned, does it actually...
That one.
Hey, yo, everyone!
This one.
Please chill. I think I've got this figured out. For a juvenile Saurian,
Chill.
he showed remarkable courage in the war, but he's too young to be using that much phlogiston. As a result, he developed a rare pathological change. The initial symptoms might not have been obvious, but he's gone untreated for so long that his condition is now very serious.
You mean he originally got sick during the war, but the symptoms only just started to show up now?
Yeah.
That's right. He may have just been acting tough this whole time. Didn't want his friends stressing out over him.
Aoife, there must be something you can do, right? Please help him.
Something this rare? I don't have anything on hand that can treat it. Good news is that I read about a similar case back when I was still studying. The scroll mentioned two essential ingredients.
Pode falar que a gente vai atrás.
First up, an herbaceous perennial known as an ocean zephyr. Though they can grow practically anywhere, they're exceedingly rare. Second, honestly, I couldn't figure it out back then either. The name recorded
Cristal da
was
chama
Sacred
sagrada.
Flame Crystal, but there wasn't much else to go on beyond that.
Sacred flame? Like the one burning in the stadium? When Mualani and I took part in the pilgrimage of the Return of the Sacred Flame, we collected loads of contending sparks during the team stage. Apparently, they're sparks from the Sacred Flame itself. They even make you feel all warm and fuzzy while you carry them. Do you think these crystals might be something similar?
From the name, I'd say we're looking for a rarer, purer form of Sacred Flame.
You sure there's even such a thing? We've been in that land for ages now, but we've never come across anything like
Eras.
that.
Uou.
So it would seem, as it happened.
Huh?
Parece que sim. Hã?
For real, Uncle
Paka.
It's a coincidence that I've even heard of it. Apparently, the people of Natland knew how to make a special kind of sacred flame crystal way back when.
Fazer?
I'm not sure exactly how they did it.
Tua vez.
The other chiefs might know something. I'll go ask them. Thank you, Aoife. Your diagnosis was a huge help. Mind if I keep you a little longer?
Sure thing, dude. I'll stick around until we've got
Sure
some
thing,
results.
dude.
Great.
O jeito que ele fala,
In
cara.
that case, let's go our separate ways for now. Milray needs some proper rest, and he's not going to get that with so many people gathered around. I'll let you all know as soon as there's any news. Fingers crossed, he'll soon be on the mend.
Agora que eu tô no caso, filho, ele também eu também vou ajudar. He's gonna be good as new. No way, bro.
What up, my dudes?
What up, my dudes? E aí, manas? Tu é famoso, mano? Máximo respeito.
Man, I could tell we're totally on the same wavelength. The name's Aoife, a vet from the Flower Feather clan. This here's my assistant, Kakuku. Dude's all about copying what others say.
Dude.
The Traveler in Paimon.
Yeah.
Everyone's heard all about you two. You're absolute legends.
Like always.
Package. Brave, wise, and strong.
Yeah.
Best hero duo I've ever seen. No contest.
Sem caô.
You're making Paimon blush.
Truth is, I spent the war treating wounded Saurians. Never got a chance to fight alongside you.
Foi uma contribuição incrível.
Yo, thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
There was always a long line outside Aoife's clinic back then. Even Kakuku was so busy, he was running around like a headless chicken.
Oh, ele pra meter só a cabeça, filha.
True that. More wounded were piling up by the day.
True that.
Dude, the Abyss is no joke. Sneaky enough to hit us right where it hurts. Lots of docs have dropped at their posts over the last few years. There's some fresh talent rolling in recently. I'm hoping they could step up quick. But vet med's no joke. There's a ton of challenges to overcome before you could be a qualified vet. No matter how hard you hit the books, you're still gonna run into all kinds of weird diseases that are hard to treat. Like Milray's. So rare it doesn't even have a name. If my old man hadn't forced me to read all kinds of different stuff when I was a kid, I'd probably only be able to suggest a more conservative treatment. It's true what they say, bro. There's always more to learn.
Yeah.
Oh, so your dad was a vet too?
Yeah, totally. Our family's medical knowledge has been passed down over generations. My old man started steering me toward being a vet when I was a kid, schooling me on all kinds of herbs.
Oh.
And man, if I forgot anything, out came the broom. My family's been vets for generations now. No clue who it was that kicked off the tradition, though, you know? Back when I was a kid, my dad said something about our skills being medicine born of guilt. But the reason we got into it doesn't really matter. What matters is that it's useful.
Guilt? Sounds pretty strange to Paimon. Usually you only feel guilty when you've done something wrong.
Who knows? After he passed, there wasn't anybody else I could ask. I figure it's because guilt gnaws at anyone practicing medicine. When you fail to fix someone up, I've been there. So I'm gonna do my best to make sure that doesn't happen this time. I don't recall ever seeing a record of any patient with his malady who was successfully cured. So maybe Milray will be the first.
Você consegue, bro.
Heck yeah, I do.
You can do it, bro.
Oh? Looks like the Chiefs are back. Let's go see what they have to say.
Chilão, né?
The last time I was here,
Oh, veio
I remember
todos.
seeing
Caraca.
him happily rolling around with Io. This
Todos
is
os
so
chefs
sudden.
vieram aqui, caraca.
Well, as the saying goes, illness strikes like a landslide. It's not uncommon for people and Saurians to just collapse overnight.
Given that he first fell sick during the war, he's done well to make it this far.
Hey, little guy. Are you okay? Does it hurt?
For one so young to risk life and limb on the field of battle. This too is a responsibility we adults must bear.
Yeah.
Whoa. All 6 tribal chiefs in one place? Not something you see every day.
It's true that we used to hardly ever meet up like this. The affairs of our own tribes were usually enough to keep us all swamped.
But this little guy...
These days, though, group dinners on our days off have practically become the routine.
Oh.
So don't look too surprised.
Group dinners? More like group mooching. You guys always seem to end up at my place. So shameless.
Well, your cooking is too good to resist. You've seen how hopeless the rest of us are in that regard. Anyway,
Ele tem razão.
down to business.
Ele tem razão.
Aoife,
Nesse
we've
ponto eu
been
tenho que
informed
concordar.
about the situation. Once again, it's a good thing you were here to help out. Milray and the other Tepetlosaurs have helped transport goods for the Flower Feather clan in the past. We won't just stand by and watch while he suffers.
I just happened to come across a record of a case like his back home, but I don't know anything about this sacred flame crystal.
I haven't heard of it either. Can the sacred flame even take other forms?
Pergunta mavuica.
It can indeed. While I've never seen this happen in the flesh, I have read references to it in woven scrolls. In ancient Natlan, besides the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, there is said to have been another way to produce sacred flame,
Julgamentos florais.
known as the Bloomflower Trials. It was a combat exercise held jointly by the 6 tribes that was even more intense than the pilgrimage. So they occasionally yielded an even purer form of sacred flame.
Ah.
Sacred flame crystals!
Sério?
Real? How have I never heard of that?
Porque não é mais praticado, né?
Simple. The Bloomflower Trials
Exatamente.
have been held for centuries. Something seems to have happened the last time they were held. But it was so long ago that I don't know the specifics.
É só achar alguém tão velha que sabe. Sidlali.
Once believed these sacred flame crystals to be vessels of extraordinary power. And
The fuck is this?
could use them to enhance their own strength.
A gente tá sendo espionado?
In reality,
A gente tá
they
sendo
turned out to be
espionado.
far less
Oi.
miraculous than hoped for. In some rare, very specific circumstances, they proved irreplaceable.
Pra que tu tá olhando pro céu?
But they were not so
Fuck.
different from the regular sacred flame in essence.
Ah, porque o cara é grande, eu esqueci que ele é gigante.
Making the Bloomflower Trials
Aí
obsolete.
todo mundo tem que olhar pro céu pra olhar pro rosto dele.
Ah, I get it. So to save Milray, we have to revive the Bloomflower trials and get all 6 tribes to take part. Ooh, that sounds rough.
Varessa, Sidlali, Shilonen.
I'd say we'd be better off not treating it like some kind of hassle.
Molani.
All 6 tribes need to
Kinichi?
take part, sure. But not everyone has to show up.
Tá
We
faltando
can
um.
keep it voluntary, so warriors who happen to have time can sign up and fight it out of their own
Chaska.
accord. Since the war ended, the pilgrimage has become more like a tournament for our warriors to compete in and keep themselves in shape.
Ele
So
notou.
why not let them hone their skills on a fresh new stage?
Nossa, tá tudo de olho.
We should never drop our guard completely, even in times of peace. But like that, it seems high time we restarted the Bloomflower Trials.
I'm with you on that. Nothing gets the blood pumping like a contest to see which tribe's the strongest, huh?
No objections on my part.
I'll discuss this with the others. I'm sure there will be plenty of warriors who'll be itching to take part.
Molani
Can't speak for
provavelmente sim.
everyone else, but I can
Eu
guarantee
sabia.
that Mulan will be there. There's nothing she loves more than a lively occasion.
And I guess your vote was a foregone conclusion, eh, Pakal? Great. We're all in agreement then.
Então quem vai? Katina, que é a última campeã,
Thanks, everyone. It really means
ou a
a lot.
Shilonen? Shilonen.
Let's head back to our tribes and see how many people are willing to sign up. If interest is high, we'll hold a big event. But if not, we'll keep it small.
Agreed.
É meio óbvio.
Rules will be crucial too. A competition without rules is just mindless violence. And that's not what we want.
I'll draw up an outline. Let's meet up at the Speaker's Chamber later. After all, we'll still need the Pyro Archon's final approval.
É.
Oh yeah, and we'll also need some Ocean Zephyrs to cure Milray. Who'll go gather them while we're organizing the trials?
I've got that covered. I just noticed that some of Milray's friends have shown up.
Eles vão atrás. Oh, todos os filhotes.
Saurians? You're right. There's all sorts. Seems like he's quite the popular little fella. Huh.
De cada tribo, que
Cuckoo,
fofo.
can you hit them up and ask if they'd be down to lend a claw?
Sure thing, bro. Got you, bro.
Shoot ring, bro. I got you, bro.
Must be nice having a Saurian companion who can talk.
Well, if that's everything, how about we call it a day?
All right. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Let's head back. And bring these Saurians along too. We've got to teach them how to identify ocean zephyrs.
See ya, little guy. We'll come visit you again soon.
Pum pum param pum param.
Whoa!
Ba-da-da-da-da.
They sure are quick on their feet. Guess they're chiefs for a reason. When they decide on something, it gets done right away.
Exato, Paimon. A gente é mais do tipo amanhã dá certo.
But that's what you're here for, right? Whenever Paimon puts things off, even for just a while, you'll handle them straight away.
O que tu quer?
Oh, wow. No way, bro.
What the fuck?
Even Kakuku's done with this conversation.
I'll go spread the word. Kachina, you gonna sign up?
Of course.
Oh.
In that case, let's head over together. Traveler, Paimon, see you at the speaker's chamber in a bit.
Ok. Adeus.
So far, so good. At this rate, Milray will be better in no time.
Yeah. How?
Oh, you're awake. Wanna try getting a bit more sleep?
Choro. Sinto que ele tem algo a dizer.
You think so? Is he? Hey, Kakuku.
Ajuda a gente atrás do...
Oh, long gone. Oh no, he does seem pretty anxious. What are you trying to say, little
Cadê o
guy?
tirano? Talvez o tirano... Deixa eu me transformar, caramba. Esse é o segredo. Tem algum por perto? Tem. Nossa, quem diria? Longe. Rau, cough, cough. Tá tudo bem, Mirai? Quer comer alguma coisa? Eu vou pegar algumas frutas, tá bem? Vou ficar bem. Ah, Mirai... Quem é você? Não te vi por aqui, Ana. Veio visitar Mirai também. É, eu só queria te dizer que eu não preciso te preocupar, que aqueles humanos legais encontraram um jeito de te curar. Vou demorar até eles terem reunido Zéfiros físicos das chamas sagradas o suficiente, hein? Então aguenta aí, você vai ficar melhor em breve. Estás da chama sagrada? Cough, cough. Meu rei! É exatamente por isso que eu estou preocupado. Aqueles humanos gentis não fazem ideia de como os cristais de chama são perigosos. Perigosos? Oh! Os humanos devem ser muito cuidados. Mais importante, se os chefes não saem disso, apesar de todo o conhecimento que possuem, então onde o Mirai não ouviram falar disso? Boa questão. O Sauro misterioso que conhecemos lutando contra aqueles monstros foi ele que nos contou. O Sauro! Ainda quando nossos amigos estavam todos correndo por aí em pânico na primeira vez que Mirai desmaiou. Não, essa doença de novo, não. Vamos precisar encontrar as civilizações. O que devo fazer? Precisava ouvir isso então. Ele geralmente dizia coisas que a gente não conseguia entender. Fora a gente e nenhum outro sauriano pequeno queria brincar com ele. Até onde sei, ele também não tinha nenhum companheiro humano. Ele não teria mentido para nós. Ele nos salvou muitas vezes, somos muito amigos. Eu espero muito que meu ex se recupere logo, que os cristais da chama sagrada forem perigosos. Sim, não acho que seja o jeito que ele queria ser salvo. Não se preocupe, estou aqui para ajudar. Vou lembrar os humanos de terem cuidado. Enquanto isso, cuide bem do Mirai, certo? Só garanta que ele não se preocupe demais e descanse bem. A gente tá ficando cada vez mais misterioso. Com uma Mabuca, você acha... tenho certeza que tudo ficará bem. Mesmo assim, é melhor conversar com uma Mabuca sobre isso. Yes. Mirai! Nayan. Já acabei logo. Ainda tem muita coisa que eu quero te dizer. Oh. Ok, vamos lá falar com a Mabuca. Querida, cheguei!
your proposal, and it sounds like a great idea. Even if it wasn't for Milray's situation, there'd be many reasons to start holding the Bloomflower trials again. How many warriors have been signing up?
Far more than we anticipated.
Our warriors sure are fired up. The ones who came late even held a protest outside the sign-up booth. So we had to make an exception by adding a few more spots.
So many people have signed up that we've had to divide the competition up into main matches and exhibition matches. Each main match will pit 2 different tribes against one another, while the exhibition matches will see 3 tribes going up against another 3. I'm planning to limit the number of spots for the exhibition matches. Accidents are more likely in tangled melees, so with fewer contestants, we can ensure that any injuries will be attended to promptly.
Well, you've clearly thought this through with care. You have my approval. And don't worry, I'll find a way to fund it.
Mabuca é a mulher do dinheiro, cara.
Where will the trials be held? I'll stop by later to see how things are going. But I won't be taking part. Wouldn't want to spoil everyone else's fun.
The main venue will be near the Stadium of the Sacred Flame.
My goddess.
Additional arenas set up around the various tribes.
All right, I'm all out of questions. Keep at it, everyone, and thanks for your hard work.
In that case, we'll be off. It's time we started organizing crews to set up the venues.
A Lumina ainda não chegou.
Traveler, Paimon. Good luck.
Huh?
Good luck with what exactly?
Né? Eu também.
Hey, it's been a while, you two.
Nossa, que mulher.
Are you here about the Bloomflower trials too?
Yep, we sure are. Sounds like everything's going to plan.
Bloomflower trials. The name alone fills me with nostalgia. I first heard about it from my dad, who first heard about it from his dad, my old grandpa.
Damn.
Guess that means they were last held at least 500 years ago? Wait a sec. No, it must have been much earlier than that, then. Whoa. When you put it like that, it does feel kind of surreal that we're doing something that hasn't been done in such a long time.
True, but I've got a good feeling about this. We'll pull it off, rest assured.
Sim.
What makes you ask?
É um rumor de que está corrompendo corações humanos.
I've never heard such a rumor before.
Nem parece
And
possível.
rationally speaking, it just doesn't even seem possible. The rules governing the Oda resurrection have protected Natland for many long years, and these rules are themselves fueled by the Sacred Flame's power. We've been working with the Sacred Flame all this time, and we've never noticed anything unusual about it.
Porque não é uma
In
versão
essence,
concentrada que nem
Sacred Flame
um...
crystals are just another form of the Sacred Flame. I can't imagine how they could possibly beguile human hearts. So please, be at ease. And besides, even if they did harbor some kind of evil power, it will not cause any real trouble in the Natland we now live in. Not if I have anything to say about it. Our main priority right now is to hold the Bloomflower trials so we can collect enough Sacred Flame crystals to heal that little Tepetlosaurus.
It's so reassuring to have you on our side, Moe.
Yes.
Well, there are some things even I can't handle. For example, it just came to my attention that you've got some people waiting for you outside.
Huh?
Huh? Who could they be?
You'll find out soon enough. Go on now. Don't keep them waiting.
Oh. Come with me.
A new competition brings a new challenge. And who knows? Maybe even a whole new story.
Yeah. Nice. Vou tentar não enrolar muito. Porque eu não tenho muito tempo pra gravar. Eu vim ansando, hein? Casca eu sabia, Kinich eu sabia, Ororon eu não sabia. Pra onde? Huh?
So, you know about the bloom flower trials, right? I mean, we were wondering, have you decided which tribe you'll join? If
Huh?
not, how about the people of the springs? What?
Huh?
We're allowed to take part too?
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long, we're creating a new set of rules for them, separate from the ones for the pilgrimage.
All of the chiefs have agreed, but whether or not you compete or which tribe you support, well, that's completely up to you.
Ei, mas
As the hero who saved Natlan,
isso é meio quebrado.
participation would be a huge morale boost for whoever you choose to join. In other words, recruiting you is every tribe's top priority right now.
Oh, so that's what's going on. No wonder Chief Akatl wished us good luck just
Bom, já que Shilonen e Citlalad não estão aqui, então eu vou com a Chaska.
I hope you're ready for some serious incentives.
Aham.
How do you like the sound of luxury hot spring vouchers? I'll even throw in a selection of fine gifts from the shop. Luxury hot springs?
Paimon.
Sounds like Paimon's perfect vacation.
If you join the Scions of the Canopy, we'll hold a great barbecue in your honor. The finest quality meat.
Oh.
And if you join right away, you'll even stand a chance of being taken on as a sidekick of
Vai
the
pra lá,
Dragon Lord.
Naruto.
Wow.
Yeah, no one wants that.
De novo?
All-you-can-eat barbecue?
Paimon, se controla, Paimon.
Join up with the Collective of Plenty, and I'll provide a year's worth of training.
Não, obrigado.
And a personalized nutrition.
Não,
plan.
obrigado.
You become stronger than you already are.
Não, obrigado.
Paimon's not too keen on training, but getting stronger does sound tempting.
Quem vai treinar sou eu, Paimon. Sai de perto.
To offer are freshly picked vegetables.
Não, obrigado.
But I can guarantee they're really tasty.
Não, obrigado.
Ooh, could Paimon get some samples?
Não.
Fancy some flying lessons? Or you could just hitch a ride. I'll take you soaring through the skies myself.
É uma boa.
Well, flying's kind of what Paimon does for a living.
Eu não vou.
But flying around with the Traveler sounds like it could be a lot of fun too. I can bake soaring crackers and greenfruit chips.
Eu escolho Katina, foda-se.
Paimon loves those too.
Foda-se, eu vou de Katina.
Oh, this is such a tough choice. Not just because the freebies are tempting, but also because picking one tribe feels like we're betraying all the others. You know what? Paimon's decided.
Filha da mãe.
Leave this one to you.
Tumaini pertence a Natlan toda, afinal.
Paimon's pretty sure that isn't an option.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. It could work for the exhibition matches at least. There'd be 3 tribes on one side versus 3 on the other for those. So, first half you're on our side. Second half on theirs.
Dá licença?
Sounds fair enough, right?
Huh. Hadn't thought of that. Pretty clever.
What? Really?
Paimon!
Then, as for those perks you mentioned
Paimon! Para, Paimon. Para.
Don't worry, my offer still stands. Enjoying ourselves is the #1 priority here.
Paimon tá muito
So it's settled
gananciosa,
then?
Paimon.
For the first half of the exhibition match, you'll fight alongside us Scions of the Canopy, People of the Springs, and the Children of Echoes against the other 3 tribes.
Ok.
Feels just like the old days when we used to fight side by side. We're gonna be unstoppable.
All right, it's nearly time. Let's get ready and head over there together.
Sinceramente, eu acho que a Arroio fez justamente o que eu pensei que seria o certo eles fazerem. Tipo, se você não tá podendo usar os dubladores originais que tava usando antes, troca de dublador. Eu sei que isso é chato, né? É chato você simplesmente trocar a voz pra galera que joga no caso, né? Tipo, você vai começar a escutar uma voz diferente do personagem que você gosta. Mas É melhor escutar uma voz diferente do que escutar voz nenhuma. Essa é a minha opinião. Que é isso? Oh, gostei do som da guitarra.
My parents always say, no matter how busy life gets, you should...
Ok. Não importa quanto ocupada a vida seja, você deve arranjar um tempo pra comer. Provavelmente era isso. Porque acabou de fazer. Pra onde tá indo, filha? O áudio bugou. O áudio bugou. Aí, pronto. É só isso? É aqui? Não tem nada aqui. Oh.
Alright, so this is our base. According to the
Our
rules,
base.
all we have to do is capture 3 of their bases in a row, and we win! The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, needs only lift a claw, and poof! All that you behold shall be turned to ashes.
Mess up our match, and I'll lock you up till it's all over.
You killjoy! We're a real dream team. Let's just charge right in.
Killjoy.
We know each other pretty well, so working together should be a breeze. Still, let's not get careless.
Yeah.
There are a lot of cliffs nearby, so our vision will be obscured.
Hmm.
They could ambush us from the high ground too.
Eles podem voar,
In
né?
that case, let's follow the water instead. See that flag over there? That's the Collective of Plenty's base, right? We'll approach swiftly on the water, sweep in and capture the base, then move up to the high ground.
I like the way you think.
I trust your judgment too, Lualani. Alright then, time for me and my Sharky surfboard to strut our stuff.
Shark Surfboard.
I'll take point.
Shark
Everyone follow me.
Surfboard. Vai na frente. Eu controlo ela ou eu controlo meu próprio personagem? Ah, eu controlo todo mundo. Ok.
Here by the water route, just as expected. Classic people of the Springs thinking. Huh? They saw through our plan?
Porque era meio
No
óbvio.
choice but to face them head on now.
Até eu pensei.
I'm ready! Alright then, time for a real showdown.
Não, eu não quero usar esse time não, cara.
Hey, no flashing! Give this everything you've got! Brace yourself! You shouldn't have skipped armed in.
Toma.
Carving way! Not a bad training session. Let's call it a day. We won!
Easy, easy.
At this rate, we'll be invincible!
Don't count your Yunkasaurs yet. Let's head over to the next spot.
Wait a sec. Don't forget to plant our flag before we leave. This is proof of our victory.
Eu só tô esperando. Vocês terminam de parar. Pronto. Lá em cima, hein? Oh, já tô vendo. Hora da Catina brilhar.
See that? Up above the cliffs? That's the Masters of the Night Wind's base.
The nearby mountainsides have all been blocked off by crystal clusters. Looks like they don't want us getting up there so easily. Don't worry. Leave this to Turbo Twirly. Charlie.
Turbo
You got
Charlie.
this, Kachina.
Kachina! My girl! Yeah!
You're finally here, other granny.
Hã? Oh.
If I'm back home,
Aí ele me chama de
my
velha.
vegetables will get thirsty.
Don't worry, we'll make this quick for you.
Enfia o cara, meu.
Let's finish this. Grab and grit your all ice on you.
Locked up.
Take a look behind the veil.
Is that all you have?
Not in vain.
Chances are looking slim.
Not in vain.
Perhaps it's time I got going.
O Ororão foi embora. Pera, por quê? Essa não é minha, não. É, essa com certeza não é minha, não.
All right, we've taken the Masters of the Night Wind's base too. Look, up there in the mountain, the flag of the Flower Feather Clan. Wow,
Kinich,
looks
tua
like
vez.
they're already on high alert.
Yeah. Not only do they have the high ground, but they're highly mobile too. With our current forces, a frontal assault won't be easy.
High ground.
Looks like I showed up right on cue, huh?
My girl. Só tô esperando teu banner chegar agora. Sim que é uma aliada. Isso é uma aliada.
Now that backup's arrived, let's split up into 2 teams.
I'll lead a frontal assault to draw their fire. The rest of you find another route up and strike directly at the heart of their base.
I can taste our victory already.
Yeah! Posso usar ela? Oh. Pronto que eu... Eu tinha certeza que agora ia ser a vez do Kinich brilhar, mas pelo que eu tô vendo, não.
Okay, let's stop around here. We can use grappling hooks to climb up to the top.
You don't say. Se tu nunca dissesse, eu nunca ia adivinhar. Atacário! Oh! De surpresa! A Katina. Chasca!
Well, would you look at that? You managed to find a gap in our defenses somehow. But this is just the beginning. So stay on your feet. If you can.
Oh.
We're not gonna lose.
Oh!
Well said. Let's do this.
Foi mal, eu sou fraco.
Have ourselves some fun.
Katina é fofa demais, eu não aguento.
Show me your move.
Show me your move.
Clear the area. Fire. I got it.
Segura!
Still got plenty of bullets left with your names on them. Alright, how about we call it a day?
Easy. Esse escudo tá... Ah, é a Katina. Eu já ia dizer, esse escudo tá vindo de onde? A Katina. É gel. Esqueci. Done.
Does that mean we've won?
A primeira rodada. Segunda rodada vocês vão perder porque eu vou estar no outro time.
Told you we'd be unstoppable.
Well, that was pretty exhilarating, even as battles go.
Oh, you can say that again. I was still fighting off Cuckoosaur riders halfway up the mountainside when I'd heard you already taken the base. That was well played.
A gente não conseguiria sem você.
Yeah, the going would have been way tougher if we had fought our way up.
How about the sacred flame crystals? Did anyone manage to get their hands on some?
I found a few shards.
Oh.
But they were only about as big as grain fruit chips. I gave them to the marshals from the Masters of the Night Wind on our way back.
Yes,
and they gave them
my
to
love.
me. Granny C. Lolly!
My granny
Are you
love.
here to take part
I
in
love
the
Granny.
Flower Trial
Lovely
too?
Granny.
I devised the techniques for the main matches,
My
so
granny
of course
girlfriend.
I would show up. Those marshals handed the sacred flame crystals over as soon as they saw me.
Ooh.
I did a quick tally. At this rate, we should have enough by the event's end. That's awesome!
Até ainda não percebeu nada estranho sobre os. Será que estou exagerando pensando nisso?
Well, since everything's gone so smoothly,
Nunca é demais se
why don't we
prevenir.
hit the hot springs tonight?
Oh.
Oh, I am all for it. There's nothing like letting our hair down after a hard day's work.
Oh.
And good food and drink wouldn't go down badly either.
How about we head over there together?
Yeah?
You can all hitch a ride on Turbo Twirly.
Cabe todo mundo?
Ugh, sorry, but I need to head back to the workshop to finish up some forging commissions first. Let's meet at the People of the Springs later this evening.
I need to help at the shop anyway, so I'll pick up some snacks there. See you all tonight.
I might be a bit late. If you're all there earlier, feel free to start without me.
Great! Paimon can't wait! Uh-huh. Sure.
Hã? Foi
In
que houve?
that case, I guess I'll be off too. See you tonight.
Foi que houve? Isso foi estranho. Foi que houve? Hã? Oh, hello. Nossa, a gente foi o último a chegar. Que Nietzsche falou que ia atrasar e a gente é o último a chegar.
Hurry up, guys! You're the last ones left.
Que merda, hein?
Come on, I'll take you to get changed. You remember where the
Trocar?
changing rooms are, right? I'm pretty sure I showed you last time.
Yeah.
Time sure flies. Oh, sorry. Let's save the reminiscing for later. Let's go!
Let's go. Vocês tragam em um lugar familiar. A gente vai ver Shilona em biquíni?
Woohoo! Let's get this party started!
Pô, Shilona, por que tu tá com a roupa... Eles estão com roupa normal, só a gente tá com biquíni. Fofa. Admito.
This is the life. Hear this, hot spring. I hereby bestow upon you the name of the almighty Dragon Lord.
Qual é, cara?
All the fatigue just floats away. If only we could do this
Com a
every
boia.
day. Aren't you gonna join us, Shilonen?
Sim.
I'm not a huge fan of being in the water.
Que não
This
é.
right
Tá.
here
Por causa da
is my
raça
kind of
dela.
spot.
And last but not least, surf, turf, and perch.
Hã?
That smells amazing. Oh, hold your horses. There's a time for fun and games, and it's now when there's delicious food already on the table. Oh, wait for Paimon! Take
Oh.
that, Kanich. Bow before my...
Shilona já tá dormindo.
Hey, watch it how. You're splashing water
Foi que houve,
everywhere.
Katina? Katina tá... Foi que houve?
This is so tasty. Traveler, you gotta try it.
Katina?
Kachina. Tavat to Kachina. I made Sora's crackers. Come have some.
The fuck? Oh, wow.
Okay, I'll be right there. Kanich, you surless... Unhand me! Let me go!
Thanks for sticking around to help me clean up.
O que tem de errado com a Katina?
No problem at all. We had a blast.
Parties are always extra lively when you guys are here. It was so much fun.
Eu sou especial.
By the way, I couldn't help feeling that there was something on Kachina's mind during dinner. Oh, it's strange. She usually comes to me for advice when something's bothering her. Maybe this something different? Oh, sorry to do this, but could you try asking her?
Ok.
Of course. We'll ask the next time we're alone with her.
Yeah.
If there was something we could do to help, there's no way we'd stand by.
Exato.
Oh, thanks. That makes
Ainda
me
mais
feel a lot
pela
better.
Katina.
Anyway, I'll be heading off now too. Just remember, you'll always be welcome to come hang out with me at the People of the Springs.
Bye for now. See you soon.
Bye bye. Acabou a primeira metade. Estamos em 50 minutos de vídeo. Espero 2 dias. Tipo, deixa eu ver aqui. Tem a primeira parte que eu acabei de fazer, tem a segunda parte que vai ser a próxima, tem a terceira parte. Acho que eu vou fazer uma parte por vídeo, mesmo que fique meio curto. Acho que fica melhor, né? Fica mais dinâmico. Curti o barulho. Bom, né? Então vamos encerrar isso daqui, já que acabou esse episódio. Próximo vídeo a gente provavelmente vai estar do outro lado do time, né? Da outra tribo vai ser com a Chaska, Yansan e Ororon agora. Vamos ver. Tá, né? E você corre pro próximo vídeo. Esse vai ficando por aqui. Se curtiram, deixa o like. Não se esqueça de se inscrever para não perder os próximos vídeos. Ative o sininho para receber a notificação quando tiver vídeo novo. E é isso aí. Nossa, que vontade de comer um hambúrguer. É. Esse vídeo ficou por aqui. Vejo vocês no próximo episódio de Genshin Impact. Valeu? Valeu!